What's up?
What's up, man?
What's up, everybody? This is the poker coaching study session. Today we're going to be looking at the hand history from Roger. Roger played the GGPoker NL League, and then he made it to the day two, and then kicked everybody's ass, and now here he is with $1,100. Anything to say about the win, Roger?
Yeah, we split. Split when were heads up.
Okay,
So
okay,
I made an extra round. So nothing more special.
okay. All right, let's see how you did it. So this is your day win.
Yeah.
Okay, not a great start.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
some Dutch
Roger,
players that
what,
versus
what's the buy-in here?
$15.
Okay. So small blind leads, big blind calls. What do you do with
I
ace
call.
queen?
I call. Yeah.
You call?
Yeah.
It's pretty close. It's probably not a bad continue, but
I can
I don't
fold.
know. You're not loving it. I don't hate folding.
I have two overs. I have a backdoor flush, and now it's getting too spicy and folding.
Yeah, I don't even know if it's a good
Yeah.
call here, but
Yeah, you can look, but I don't know. It's multi-way, of course. And
We have DTO, we can use it, right?
yeah.
DTO, not wizard.
oh my god.
Yeah, but there's an argument for folding there on the flop already.
Yeah, this is gonna be wonky, but let's try it. So button, small blind, big blind, the deepest stack we can get.
Yeah,
So-
deep.
Button, small blind, big blind. And then positions. Okay, now we're heads up. Am I wrong?
No.
These are heads up scenarios that you're
Yeah.
looking at here.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Unless they're below. No,
You have to, I think you have to navigate to the multi-way module.
back to home. Choose your spot.
This is the tournament module. I don't know if this isn't the multi-way module.
No, you don't use trainer, it's a different one. Close it.
Belarus brought printing machine, huh?
Yeah, it's Explorer for MTT.
Ah, it's here. It was hidden.
Yeah.
Sneaky beaky.
Three players, please. Thank you very much. Positions,
Single,
button, small blind, big blind. As deep
there
as
you
you
go.
can, 30, yeah. Not great, unless, no, right?
Nah, it's good enough, I think. Because there will be some leading from small blinds.
Yeah, probably sure there will be more of a fold than if we are
10-7-4 total.
Yeah. Ten, seven, four, mono. There it is. You got it. 10-7-4
Yeah.
two-tone.
Which one is it? We got three of them.
I don't remember.
Two-tone.
Oh,
It
look at
doesn't
this.
matter, we'll look at different suit,
They added a
you
bunch
know?
of flops.
So we will
Oh,
look at
did they?
spade, ace queen of spades.
Hmm?
It was high, it was the high one. Yeah, like you have it.
Okay, so small blind, is it ever leading? Yes. Alright, good start. Lead. Call. And then perfect. We're supposed to be called.
Ace, queen continues.
Off, yeah, easy.
Or even 30, so okay.
you show small blind range again?
Leading
Was it-
some straight draws, 10x.
It was a bunch of eights.
Right, so open enders, gut shots. Blocker stuff.
Are those flush draws the king nine, queen nine?
For
Out of
pairs.
curiosity. I don't have any of
Uh,
this in my game at the moment, so I'm curious what it looks like.
It looks like the backdoor is the more popular
Backdoor.
one, but
I have it in my game. I did it yesterday, but it was a mistake. I misclicked.
Like, I know there is some leading in this scenario, but I wouldn't have done it on this board probably. Typically I don't do it enough, I think, anyway.
Okay, so good call, the turn block. We missed, right? Looking for a
Yeah.
heart. Okay. Open
Check
call,
out.
cheeky check here. Is this more of a bet or a check?
I think I like checking out of position here a good bit. I think it's fine.
Cause it's so dry, you don't wanna check raise, do you?
It is very dry.
So
I
I
mean,
would
you have
just,
the effective nuts. He shouldn't have ace king here, really.
so I think you should
Uh,
bet, maybe, I don't know. Cause I think if you
Yeah.
check raise, you get some good aces, some like ace five is gonna fold, no?
It's definitely
not
gonna
sure.
mix. It's definitely gonna mix.
Yeah, the closer you are in position, the less relevant trash they have, the more you want to check.
And we're in middle
I kind
position,
of
so I
agree with
think
that sentiment.
the earlier we get this, the more we see bet, and the later we get this, the less we see bet. I think, because our range gets wider too.
It's a good heuristic. Lots of checking.
Yeah. Yeah. And
I
polar.
thought you were gonna see more 50-50. Yeah, I guess there it is. Like, it's actually, you got some of the bigger sizing coming in to play.
Okay, turn, bet pretty big, I
Mm,
think that's good. Call,
I should go bigger, I think.
I would be a little concerned. Some of his check back range will contain 8x. He doesn't have a ton of 8x, but, this
Yeah.
isn't a PKO, no?
No, no PKO, just
Vanilla.
no. Yeah.
Okay,
I would bet small on this turn.
I would too.
Or check.
okay, so flop strategy, 85% checking,
Yeah, and then the turn.
and
I
then
think
say,
the turn is big.
do you check raise immediately with ace queen on this dry of a board? What do you guys say?
Uh, I would.
I would,
Yeah,
yeah.
you
Yep.
beat all of his ace X, like, you can't
third
just
days,
like
you're happy to
fold
get-
versus check raise.
Is it stalling?
Oh, just a second.
Oh.
Better? Hello, hello? Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you check raise with ace queen? Yeah, pretty often. Alright,
Well, small sizing.
Yeah, because we're short probably.
I think
guess.
it's a function of the board texture. If you go too big, you don't really need to go big. Like, he
Yeah.
doesn't have that many continues to support that range.
and then on the river, how do you play the river?
What was the strategy on the turn? Do we continue betting or?
He's gonna have some 8x, but you're also protected because you have lots of 8x that checks the flops too. So
Yeah, I think we should. I think I would go back a bit bigger than what I did. A bet half pot. I think it should be more like 80%.
There is some big bets
Yeah.
here.
Exactly. Should be more like 80%.
yeah,
there
there's
is.
20% betting too. Small betting is not wrong.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you look at the hijack range,
Mhm.
in this thing he has only 30 blinds, and in Roger's scenario he's much deeper. So we'll have more flats, you know?
I think so
Mm,
as well. It changes
I'm
the range
30.
morphology.
It might change the strategy,
I am 30,
you see?
so paying 30.
Yeah, but
bucks-
he's 100, you know? So he
Yeah,
might flop
true,
the
but-
hands like king eight suited, you know, and stuff like this. More
It's not a
often.
PKO, right? So why would he start to be
It's-
heroing with eights?
Yeah,
Because he wants to play, you know?
That's- and he has to play effective stacks, so he's gonna pay 30 and not 90.
So if he
And
wants to play, has a bunch of eights, you need to be cautious.
Yeah, true. That's true.
But the machine is still betting pretty big here, so.
I think he played it fine.
Yeah, I like this. I like this.
Yeah, so it's a two street hand, right?
Mhm.
This guy called with the three.
Damn.
Yeah,
Okay, so there's a couple things to note here. One, the guy is flatting from the field with queen three offsuit, so he definitely wants to play pots.
yeah.
And then
Gotta
two, he's heroing off with hands like this.
Yeah, pretty
Like,
crazy, right?
yeah,
Yeah, I
Beats
think
all
I
the
made a note.
bluffs.
Yeah, so the exploit is just gonna be bet frequently, bet small, and fold whenever he raises.
yeah.
Yeah, that's fault.
This is
I
a.
like your
Oh,
line even more after seeing what that guy did there.
This
So we
is a
folding here?
fold.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
this is
folding,
a
yeah.
fold.
limp,
Probably good.
Did the button limp?
yeah,
The
check,
button
check,
did
check.
limp.
5,
Yeah,
check, 4, oh, pop.
Bet one.
I think I bet like, yeah, I think I bet like small. That-
Are you not supposed to go polar with some spade bluffs and then this?
I don't know. I
No?
don't know.
Ah,
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay,
It
you
just
want-
went,
check all the way.
it just went check all the way. I don't know, like, if they have much of a calling range here.
yeah. I like small bet, like one big blind, 1.5, you know. And
Okay,
against competent big blind, range checking probably to let him bluff, you know, because of the straight advantage.
okay.
Yeah, but I think you need to focus on one
Ooh.
pair type of holdings from opponents and bet a little smaller.
This is
Yeah.
a really interesting spot here. It's a squeeze. And, you got a pretty good hand to play, hero call here with. I
At
feel
jack
like this
cutoff?
type of, it's pretty close, I think. I feel like this is a spot where you really need to kinda lean on like your player statistics.
Thought this was a.
Like,
Yeah,
if it's,
that's what I used a lot of the time, just to play a statistic and, yeah, make my decisions over that. I think I jammed this.
yeah, there's players here I jam against, and then there's players here I'll snap fold this spot against.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, really, you fold here sometimes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
There's two uncapped ranges, the original opener at 46 and the small blind.
Exactly, yeah.
Ace queen is gonna be ahead, but it's not gonna be printing.
From this stack depth, I don't think at this
Technically,
tournament
the
stage,
flatter
I
has
don't think
traps.
it's right to fold, but if this guy's a big net, you know? It's an exploit, so, if you say so.
What's the worst hand that you're ISOing here with, Louis? That you're going over the
on-
top with?
On top here, I'd say this one.
Okay,
Ace
Yeah,
jack,
that's
it
fine.
feels flaky here, you're right. No, but this is the one, you know, cuz
you
20 bigs like this, ace queen, I think it's good enough. Especially if there's a queen on board.
Oh,
Oh,
now when you see the two hands that are out there, how happy are you with your ace queen?
Yeah, very
bro,
happy.
Let's
you-
go.
You thread the needle there. That was like very dicey.
hmm,
I think I will look at the HUD from the guy. Probably, yeah. There are some players that 7% pre-flop raise. That's an easy fold.
Yeah, like, this is a spot you just have to pay close attention to in my mind, because It's a spot where like you're gonna have a slight EV edge that's worth taking sometimes for a lot of chips. That's high variance.
Yeah.
Or you're completely
Yeah,
punting. Like,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, got lucky.
This could be a good jam, right?
Depends.
it's probably not bad. I am just not a fan of jamming over like shorter stacks opening from like earlier positions.
So you just call?
I would play call here personally.
You jam ace queen? Or call?
Yeah, yeah, it's whatever. Like, I would put ace queen in, I guess.
Check, check. Do you
I
lead a
kinda wanna,
tree on the turn?
I kinda want a big bet. He's gonna have a lot of single diamond hands here and like weaker ace X sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So I would bet like 4.
That's what I did. To be honest.
Yeah. No, you check. Check.
Check's not bad either, I don't think, but, alright, so like he's got nothing here, or he's like overly scared with like a middling pair, so I don't know, bet like half pot or 3 or 4 or something, I don't.
Yeah.
I would make it bigger.
Yeah, I agree with you, Frank. I should've made
Yeah,
it.
if you go bigger, what are you targeting after he goes check, 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 check?
He should have some eights, as you mentioned, pocket
Yeah.
pairs above 6.
That's true, they're gonna like, pocket 8s, pocket 9s are definitely gonna pay like 4 big blinds here.
I mean, he's not paying with queen high, for any sizing, so might as well
See,
go
okay,
bigger.
so look at this hand right here. Like, on the turn, if you started like a betting dialogue here, like go a little bit larger, he pays.
Yeah.
Cause he's got diamonds, he's got a
Straight draw.
straight draw, he's got a pair of aces. And then when the 6 hits, like, I think you could probably even just comfortably jam this because you're gonna have a lot of bluffs. I think he pays.
So
Also, opening ace 7 off, early
Yes.
position, 20 big blinds, fundamental mistake, right?
You're
Yeah.
right, Peter. That is another, note
And
in
then
my
he gets
mind.
maybe the best possible hand run out he can get and doesn't bet.
Yeah, yeah,
Weak-
for sure. Like,
weak
it's very
loose.
strange. Wait, he's too loose pre-flop and he's too nitty post-flop.
Well, I mean,
probably
it's
the
only
call
5 pipes
His
off.
checkbacks could be fine. They could actually be good.
So
I
the-
agree.
Maybe
The
range
first
bet
one is
flop
probably
though.
fine.
So-
I think the first one's probably okay, but the second check back after he picks up the best card in the deck for him, pretty much.
No, I would go the other way. Bet
Picks
flop
up a
check
straight
turn.
flush.
Okay, so turn for me. is
Okay, a
where
1 out to a straight flush, but otherwise it's a 7 high flush, which is a nice marginal hand to check back.
Maybe. Yeah, I mean, okay.
Sorry, Louis.
So you're still checking a lot. And you're not really big betting the turn either, so.
So yeah,
Oh, but look at the river. Bomb
that-
it.
the river is the one where you
Cause
should.
we have all the sixes. He never has a 6, right? He's not opening
Yeah.
except for ace 6. He won't check back.
Yeah,
Pocket
we have
sixes.
straight
We have straights, yeah. 2 pairs.
flushes.
We checked some flushes on the turn probably.
So you're supposed to go like 10 bigs here.
Yeah, I didn't see that. I thought it was more like a 4 like 5, but 10, yeah, makes sense.
If you bet 10 bigs, do you think they'll call ace 7?
That's
I
my
think he
question.
does.
I'm running through that in my
Yes.
head right now.
Yes,
I
I'm
think
pretty
they
sure.
do.
I honestly have no idea. It
This
depends on the
guy,
guy. Right?
for me, it feels like a passive guy, then these guys like to call. They check because
that
they wanna
guy, I
block
think
the
he would.
pot, but they're not gonna fold their aces, so,
I
Yeah,
agree with you. He's not checking back twice to fold an ace,
yeah.
even if you make it 8 chips.
Yeah. So the solution here is to bet super big on the river, but it's a tough hand. We're out of position, blah, 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 you know.
Ah.
That's why I like to three bet a little bit pre-flop. Okay.
So
So,
there was definitely an iteration of my game where I'm just gonna put my chips in here, but, I've started leaning more and more avoiding these spots. I'm like folding here now, I think.
I'm folding 2, I think, if I remember correctly.
So
Like
I
for
assume you
15,
call with
16.
tens, Galen?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah,
tens would probably be the worst, cuz I just try to think to myself like, okay, what is the worst pair that this guy in the small blind is like jamming?
Mhm. Yeah.
And, eights and sevens start to make a little less sense than nines and tens.
Hey, he wants to go.
You gotta look at the jamming range though, to really know if you wanna go or not.
Mm-hmm.
If the jamming range makes sense,
What kind of EV do you think we get with nines? That's the number one thing we need to look at, right? If it's 0.0,
I would say it's probably gonna be 25% of what the solver says because people aren't squeezing aggressively enough in this arrangement.
so button cutoff, hijack, low jack, hijack, cutoff, and then small blind. Jeez. Low jack, hijack. Oh,
Yeah, you need to see if the sim even makes sense, you know?
so first
Yeah,
off, we're supposed to be jamming nines a lot here.
okay. Mhm. But we play call, that's okay.
Okay, then the cutoff and the small blind.
Yeah, but like we're 60 big blinds deep.
Yeah, and this is 25.
The cutoff
Yeah.
have calling
But
range.
I mean, you're 25 effective with the jam, so I guess it's not the craziest thing, but you're speaking to the jam. Right, Pete?
Well, to the original opener, right? But yeah, back to the jam.
I'm wondering if it's my connection, if it's Galen.
Sorry, is it all right if I ask a kind of beginner question here?
Go ahead, man.
Sure.
Go ahead.
When I'm looking at this spot, one of the things that I don't quite understand about effective small blind viewing the effective stack is the 14 big blinds. 14 big blinds, or is he viewing it as his stack, trying to determine whether he should
I
push?
think the way you wanna do that is you wanna like make yourself effective with the most uncapped ranges. Here, like the one you're most likely to play the biggest pots with, so. I would look at like hero and dad. I would be making him more 25 effective than 15 effective. If that was your question.
Dad, 139 DAD.
Yeah.
Dad.
And then after this guy jams, you're really 26 effective.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, once dad folds, it's all over. But I think like
No,
with
Louis,
the
I
amount
think he
of
was
dead
asking you
money,
from the small blinds perspective.
Ah,
Yeah, you're jamming with a 26 effective mindset here, not a
Yeah.
15 effective mindset.
so you could call here depending on your opponent, right?
We gotta look
Yeah.
at the, hold on. What's the small blind squeeze range even look like, bro? Or did
Yeah,
we die?
and I think
There's so
the
much
sim
dead
might
money.
be bunked because of the cutoff, you know?
Sometimes king, queen, maybe sometimes king, queen suited. Ace king, ace queen.
Click on the
Personally,
cutoff.
if I'm the small blind and I see this raise call, I'm like licking my
Okay,
lips.
Yeah.
okay.
So I feel like in your
So
spot, I might not fold nines.
are you licking your lips like this, though?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe not ace nine suited.
Well,
Not
you got some
sevens.
queen, what about some queen ten suited, some jack ten, pocket sevens?
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
yeah,
all in there. Yeah.
those
Actually,
are,
king jack suited as well. Like, I'm doing it a pip too much, if anything.
I think, okay, those are good. I don't know, if the guy hasn't looked at a solver, I would just be cautious here,
Yeah.
cuz, it's
So
not intuitive to jam all those hands.
I think what we can say here is like, if you call here, you call with the bottom of your range. Right? This is always gonna be the bottom of the range. So against the machine, you're supposed to call. Against a man, who knows?
Seems fair.
Yeah. You can look quickly with the HUDs very quickly. How aggressive he is. Some are like 9, and some are like 30.
Against this guy, I'm never folding.
Yeah, so yeah, that's
Okay, okay,
yeah,
fair.
so I should have called. Yeah.
so the other thing too is like there's a lot of dead money in this spot as well. Right? So like even if you're flipping the dead money, it's gonna push it towards a call.
I just wonder what like 15 big blinds is doing, like. How much of his range is he actually like call folding there?
Good question.
Too much is the answer.
Yeah, too much. Too much is the answer.
Like he's probably not supposed to have an overflat range there with 13 bigs.
Not very much, right, Pete? Not very much. And if
Yeah,
he
like-
is, it's probably not a fold range.
It's gonna be like, yeah, it's gonna be like
Suited.
4 whole combos. Nah, maybe not that few, but yeah, some suited like, yeah, king, queen, no. What even would wanna do it? King, queen off?
Ace 10 suited. It doesn't get a better ace to fold,
Ace ten
Yeah,
Yeah,
suited,
maybe,
yeah.
maybe that, maybe that.
right? But once you realize it's equity in
Um,
position with the flush.
Do you play check raise here ever? I don't know.
No,
Yeah. I won't.
That was a
Maybe
pretty
it's
emphatic
good,
no.
but
I
probably
don't think it's insane.
it's not insane.
I think it might be, I think.
10-6, why?
You have a
Ah,
backdoor
yeah.
You do a
flush,
straight,
backdoor
You
you
got
straight.
over
the,
second pair, backdoor flush, like, checks a lot of boxes.
Now I look at it, I like it more to check raise this.
Yeah,
Got
you
the
want to focus on
stuff.
his offsuit bottom range, like Jack 9, Queen 9, you know, he will see those hands, and if you check raise, he will fold it, you know, automatically. Like you see, like
Mhm.
King 9, Queen 9, Jack 9, 10, I know. Those type of hands.
Automatically.
You might want worse than the 10, so you can like connect with some of the sevens and the eights of the world. 7, 8, 9s of the world, but. I don't think
Yeah,
it's
that's
too
what the 6 is
nuts.
for.
It's backup. Backup plan. Look at this.
Yeah,
It's a
see, it's a party,
hamburger.
bro. It's a party.
Yeah.
What
Oh,
Can't go wrong.
Nope.
what could go wrong, you know? You could bluff turn.
There's
Mountain River.
a lot of attractive bluffs.
Okay, so 6x, 7x. And then the wheels, right? And then I have more like this queen 3 in mind, you know, queen deuce. I guess the 6
Yeah,
is
those
a
are
lot
good.
better. 6 is better.
Those are,
And then. What is this here?
Overcard and backdoor
yeah,
straight.
it's just playing off the 7 and the 6, really. I think that's like it. And
The
you have an
wheel.
ace, so you have an
Okay.
over to his king X, so you can cooler king X.
Okay,
Yeah, now it goes over bet little 120, 110. Now just fold. Maybe that's not correct, but
I think it's fine against the sizing.
Can you lead
if you
But
this
bet
turn?
to
Yeah,
I think I can.
bet it.
I don't hate leading this turn.
Yeah.
If it goes check, check.
what was the turn?
Belarus spot printing machine. Belarus spot printing machine.
Yeah,
Who
nice
is
name,
this?
right? Definitely we could lead turn.
Yeah,
Oh, hello. What the heck? What?
big side.
What?
Well,
We're just donked 200%? Have you guys ever seen this?
Yes, but not
every
in
day on
big
my screen.
blind.
I do this all
Every
the
day on my
time.
screen. Not in, this arrangement, not from the big blind. This is pretty, pretty spicy. I guess he just doesn't have king X when he plays like this. Like, if he plays check on the flop, he's,
Oh.
pretty
Oh,
naked.
it was check, check. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
alright. Okay, alright. Whew,
It's two factors, right? It's the 6, but
sorry.
also check, check.
I thought we faced a bet on the flop. What am I doing?
So it's close. I think the machine is gonna say we need to call because we have second pair.
Yeah, the problem is that the river for me. It goes big again probably, and then
Yeah, but the thing is, he doesn't really check kings here.
True. Yeah, true. I think so too.
So our hand wanted to bet turn what size? Like 60?
Look at the
Probably.
turn, you wanna see?
I just, yeah, you
Oh.
looked at it. It's right there. 10, 6. Check or bet 20%. Okay. Thank you.
So three bigs, fold, let's go. This deep, yeah, we just call.
Three overs connected and falling.
Fold.
The ladies.
Yeah.
This is just a jam,
Yeah, I make a mistake here. I think.
unless you wanna like, raise call. That's worse.
Yeah, yeah,
It's a raise fold.
Oh, just jam it.
Just jam.
Offsuit ace-x on 20 blinds.
Just jam it,
Yeah.
right?
Prince.
yeah.
It will make your life much easier if you just jam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Offsuit
exactly,
ace-x below 20 blinds.
exactly.
Very
Not all of
simple and
them.
effective
No,
strategy.
not all of them. You wanna do all of them?
All of
Alright,
them.
you can do all of them if you want.
Yeah,
I won't do
usually
all
all
of
of them.
Easy fold,
Yeah, you should fold it.
ace
But
ten,
I don't think they bluff enough.
limp.
They
Eee,
fold these jams.
Ah,
you don't wanna give any free lunch here, Roger. I want
Jam,
you to,
Roger.
yeah,
Jam.
Yeah, I'm mostly jamming, but sometimes I call to induce. But
Never
No,
this
this one's too
part.
bad.
you don't wanna give free lunch.
yeah,
You could do it with ace king.
Yeah.
Do what? Limp? Blind versus
Yeah.
blind? I think it's ace queen. He's kinda short, like, I think a lot of the time you do that to protect, your limp range with like limp raises. But when he's only got like 14 big blinds, I think
Yeah, it
it kinda
falls
shifts.
away.
I think
It
under
falls to like,
25 big blind, it's just no free lunch, right? Never.
I think it's a lot less of that, yeah. You do
Hmm.
have some ace X, some really strong hands to protect versus like a jam, to protect your limp, but that dynamic kinda fades when they're short like this.
You mainly use the suited ones, and if you use any offsuit, like the shorter you get, it's like just ace king, if
I
anything.
think that's right. I think that's right, Danny, because you want the extra equity of the suited combo to call versus the jam. Cause you're seeing 5 cards.
Yeah, when it goes limp check behind, you have more like cooler potential and playability posts with the suited cards.
Yeah, yeah.
So take this
Yeah,
note,
that's good.
Roger, jam more under 25 big blind, all your a6 from the small blind.
Yeah, this
Okay.
one's almost too strong. Like, I almost just wanna like raise this one to like 2.5 or 3 or something, but yeah. Definitely putting it in.
Yeah,
It's an easy play, right? It's all just one street, it's easy.
yeah. Also this one. I
Yeah,
play a
you're
mixed
right. It's
strategy.
just
Push
like
it.
pure, put your chippies in.
Yeah, that's the best. That's the best. So look where he calls with queen nine.
So here you check, so when you limp like this and it's an ace high,
Yeah,
you should always bet cuz you have a lot more aces than he does. Cuz he's supposed
that
to
one.
raise or do something with his aces.
He doesn't have aces that much. I have a lot.
Okay, funky hand. I mean, you probably got the max, but it's not the right way to play, I think.
Yeah,
A check, I think we see bet range here, king eye board.
yeah.
It's more rangy for sure.
You could split.
Do you size up here?
You size up. I don't hate this, cuz you're kinda blocking his draw continues. And,
If there was a flush draw, I think this would be better. A rainbow like this, a bit too dry, I think you know?
Well, 1.9.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like the size, but maybe not with ace ten.
Oh,
I
What are we
think he
gonna do
doesn't
with king
have
Somewhere
deuce?
that size
special.
sometimes.
King
Jam eight.
deuce. What do you wanna do here with king deuce, Frank?
Jam it. It's solver special jam over limp.
King deuce?
Yeah,
Yeah,
best jam
yeah,
you could
dude.
have.
I'm never gonna
Is
check.
Frank is very correct here. It's definitely a good raise, even a jam.
A raise, I agree, but jam,
Usually
I'm
jam.
never gonna jam this one. Maybe it's a correct.
You should start implying strategies.
King
Yeah,
deuce
no.
is like a blind versus
Woo!
blind hit solver special.
You see, very powerful in Belarus.
Yeah, 53.
Very
Ah, it's
powerful in Belarus.
Yes.
I love it.
So mostly jams, but it has some check backs or raises. The other.
Yeah.
Yeah, raises is better, especially with the offsuit and check with the
I
suited
believe
ones.
that is correct,
Yeah.
Roger.
Okay.
Also,
So king deuce off. Very
Even
nice.
queen deuce off.
Yeah. Think we call,
yeah, easy call.
hit the tree.
Check.
I think we need to bet here on the,
Yeah.
Ooh,
Let them.
you went double check. I don't hate double check. Are you planning to check raise?
Yeah, check raise.
Check, check, check. Oh, yeah, probably good.
They should have a lot of ace X, and this is a more efficient way of building a
I
pot.
don't
So now
think you
you,
raised big enough, though. You need to raise a little larger.
ooh,
think
I
you
don't
need
like
to
this
go,
either.
yeah, you need to go all in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with Danny. So check raise should be a little bit larger to make your jam on the river a little cleaner.
Yeah, to 8 instead
And,
of 6.
when the king hits the
Mm,
river,
7
he's
and
got
change.
He's got
Go on,
two
sorry.
pairs out the wazoo. He's just got a lot of hands that are never folding. So like you should definitely be jamming here.
Yeah, I agree.
Like if he shows you ace jack or ace king here, it's a disaster. Only
Yeah.
blind half
Okay.
pot.
But it's big blind, right? Or
He was big
No,
blind. That was
he
under the gun.
under the gun.
oh, never mind. Never mind.
Yeah.
3-bet, please.
I can 3-bet or call or both. That's fine, I think.
3-bet's a little tricky because I mean, I think you gotta call if he 4-bet jams.
That's right.
Like, what are you doing? What are you doing with this hand?
Depends on the
No,
stage, but I
wait.
think you can 3-bet fold.
Why would you have to call?
I think I wanna 3-bet a little more polar then.
I prefer 3-betting because these two guys with 6 and 7 chips behind. It's gonna be really awkward when we play call, one of them jams, and then no matter what happens, it's really awkward from there. So I'd rather 3-bet, present the opener with an uncapped range, as you like to say, Galen. If one of the 6 or 7 stacks goes in, maybe the opener folds, we just click like call for half a chip more. It's very easy, right?
Yeah, I don't hate that. I don't hate that.
Yeah, make a big mistake.
Cuz
This
if
is
we
awkward
flat
now.
and either of them jams, we're basically gonna get jammed off at pre most of the time, or we're gonna have to like overcall and play this 13 chip pot with, you know, a dead side pot, and
Yeah.
it's just not ideal.
You're right, you're right. Honestly, like I just looked at the 25 and the 25. I was kind of ignoring the stacks behind, so. It does get a little tricky then. Like there's not like really a great answer here. 'Cause if you 3-bet and one of them calls, there's that dead money in there, so.
So he'll
Um,
likely call too.
I guess.
Right, so calling or three betting both are fine.
Yeah, with the shorties behind, I think 3-betting becomes preferred in my mind.
Think now
Yeah,
it's a
this-
call.
It's a call, but
can't-
I don't know what it is, but it's a fold. I folded here, but it's not good. It's very bad.
Having direct equity to the nuts, yeah, you're rarely ever gonna fold versus a small bet.
In
If he
position
bets
like
6
that.
or 7, then I have to fold, but versus 2, I have to call 100%. Yeah. Maybe I was walking to the toilet or whatever. I don't know, but
I can relate, Roger. I will definitely release my EV at the 55-minute mark.
Release your EV. Damn. What is going
Among
on?
other things.
Exactly. This guy calls with one big blind behind. I wins it. It's fine.
No free lunch here, Roger. You just push.
Yeah, you should. This is just a push because I get calls from
Uh,
ace queen, is jack. Yeah, this is a
15,
push.
what are you gonna do? Just push.
So like, another general, thing I've kind of noticed in this hand history is the
Very
players
passive.
behind are very passive. No one is really bluffing, no one is putting chips in, they're checking down, playing small pots. That is just gonna like completely torch the EV of playing your strong hands passively. So, like, even if it balances, you should probably just be like, not 100% checking, because they're never raising you.
Not
Yeah, and
without
they
a
call
good
too
hand,
much.
they would call a jam with anyway, most likely.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you're gonna farm more EV by getting them to call off hands that they wanna continue with, as opposed to waiting for them, trying to trap bluffs and other value pieces that way.
Yeah,
You
so
Yeah,
see?
if
like,
I
look,
jam,
look at
probably have
this.
to
Yeah,
call. Yeah,
see, like, yeah, look at this, look at this. So you play a 2.8 big blind pot instead of like a, potentially 40 big blind pot with a very strong hand, because this guy's not raising ace eight.
exactly. Yeah. Sometimes I do that, and I do that to get somebody to push me, and sometimes they will exactly on GG, but not on this, not in this tournament. So I have to get the value myself and not depend on somebody else. So I have to push this hand. What you said, I
Yeah,
have
I
to
mean,
raise more.
yeah, I mean, if he's in the big blind, flying a Brazilian flag, screaming "Vamos Caro," like, check your, limp check your
Yeah,
king,
uh,
ace kings.
Yeah. Here in Belarus, we raise any2, so it would be good, you know?
yeah.
It
So
would,
versus Frank, I
yeah,
just limp my ace king then.
exactly. If you see a Belarusian flag, throw in, complete the big blind.
Good idea.
Or an Argentine.
Yep, they're good ones too.
Russian.
Alright, so that was the end of day one.
Mm-hmm.
We restart day two with 14 big blinds.
Okay.
The last hand you saw.
Oh, that kinda changes things a little bit.
Yeah,
Be
because I want to. The day two is in the money, so
Yeah, so
and for my
all those,
bankroll is
all those limbs, Roger, I hate them even more now because you could have put in like ICM
what?
picture and one precious chips.
I don't understand. Why I hate it more?
Because if it's just GPV, it's one thing, but if it's at the end of the flight and people wanna make it to day two, they're all gonna overfold. And you got
Or
the
they
Yeah,
want to
there's like
build a
the
stack, you
small
know?
blind, so you don't wanna do it
yeah,
twice more, I think.
yeah, there's the ICM illusion, right? So,
What about the last one where he's covered by the guy by 2x and he has a good hand?
Yeah, just
I'm
push.
just all in. I'm gonna take the higher variance route, and like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna mess around and make it like 3 big blinds. I'm just gonna be like,
Push.
take it
No,
all,
I'm
my
just
friend.
saying I think limping that spot becomes better on the bubble than it would be otherwise, but I still like jamming into this passive field.
So
Yeah, I
day
would agree with you there if it's a balanced player, but these guys just seem like very, very, very passive.
Well, what's the
Well,
buy-in?
15,
15, $15
$15
or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it was much too high for my bankroll. So that's why I played it more cautiously because I want just to make the money just as the rest. That's the honest answer. That's not the best play, of course. But that's the honest answer.
That's okay.
I jammed this, I think. I hope.
yeah, why do you jam this? It's suited, you just call, I think, no?
No, you're too short.
I have 30
Four's
big
good.
blinds.
14 is good to put it in. I mean, it's just kinda
Yeah.
whatever, I think.
It's a good jam,
I think
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
okay.
I think like 17 and below, you can jam this.
cuz I thought suited, you don't do it, but offsuit, you do it. I know, it looks happy with it.
It's good.
Just a little too good. You wanna make sure you realize
Whoa,
you still
what
have some
happened?
fold equity.
It looks
We-
like he folded for like 2 orbits and the blinds went up.
Dude,
Yeah.
blinds went up so big. Oh my god.
We
it's-
actually folded for 20 minutes. That's what happened.
It's-
Yeah. It's, honestly, it's not that crazy. If blinds hit him and then He lost 2 blind rounds. Seems about right to me.
Yeah, the day two is a lot of short, like 3 bigs, 4 bigs.
You play
Double up
more than
jam.
one orbit per level too. That's 2 whole levels or more.
20 minutes?
20 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, perhaps. I'm just spitballing, to be honest. I have no idea.
So we win this.
Nice river card.
Okay, kings fold this time.
A bunch of kings.
Yeah. Here I call and then I make questionable fold later on.
We
Open,
don't,
button call, big blind call, check,
okay.
check,
Check.
big.
We don't
You
love
can
it
see bet.
here. We
You
don't
can see bet
love
like
it.
a chip and a half.
Yeah,
Here
you
I
can.
call.
Fold,
Check's fine too, though.
fold. Check,
Yeah, and yeah, we obviously hate half pot size, like,
Dude, this is kinda miserable. Like, you're not supposed to be folding this in theory, but what guy doesn't have bluffs here.
He doesn't
That's
have
what I
he
queen
thought.
values
X
some shit
either.
though. He can have like
Does he?
pocket eights or pocket
No, why would he use
nines
this
or.
Yeah.
sizing on the flop against bunch of short stacks?
I think he
Because
has
he has
queen.
got, because he's got 3 queens and
agree
it's a
with
good
Frank.
hand.
I think he's got a queen every time.
Oh my
Literally.
god.
Nah, you can't fold here, bro.
Not on the flop, but on the turn there's something else. He bets versus 2 players that have both rejam stacks. Maybe he has a7,
Ace
but I
seven
don't-
suited.
Eights.
What I was thinking,
Ace
seven,
nine
ace five.
stands. Yeah, I think, yeah,
It sucks though.
I mean,
I wouldn't fold, I
yeah.
don't know.
not on the flop, no.
No,
Because I
not
got-
on, never,
Woo!
not on
I got-
anywhere.
Tough
If it went
spot here.
bet, call, like,
No.
Tough spot. Your thing is, your pool is so passive, Roger, like.
Yeah, dude. I
Everyone
feel
likes
like
to
you guys are
check.
playing chess with a bunch of checker players here a
Yeah.
little bit, like.
Yeah, so.
Ver's gonna show you
tough spot.
pocket sevens or king, queen here.
it's day 2 now, it's a different beast.
Okay, so
Mhm.
you fold the turn. That's probably fine against your pool. But, you know,
This is
It's a
exploited.
15, Louis. We know this
Yeah.
pool, it's the same pool.
I no, like versus a normal player, I would not fold this one, but yeah, versus this kind of pool, yeah.
yeah, I don't
They're
think it's
not-
the same, Danny.
I honestly, like, okay, like this spot, I wouldn't beat you up over this at all, Roger, but you just have to understand, like, you can't
Mhm.
make this your default play, otherwise you are gonna be torching as Danny and Frank are alluding to.
Yeah, sure.
What site
I
are we
agree.
on? It's GG, right?
Just GG, but Dutch
Yeah.
It's a
bets.
GG
pool.
Dutch, it's a
Oh, it's
Dutch like
Dutch. Right,
invitational
okay.
thing.
Dutch league.
Dutch league. Different pool. Dutch. Alright, maybe you
I
can
don't
that-
like
fold versus
this.
Dutch.
Whoa,
That's-
whoa,
The other one.
whoa.
That's maybe a little deep, right?
You're
Could be.
robbing your
Huh.
EV of this hand. It's way too strong just to pile it in.
I think 60
Like-
we can, no?
You've got rejam stacks all behind you, which is like exactly what you want for when you have a hand like this.
What if it were a PKO?
There's not really big
Still
stack to
mid-raise.
call you, so doesn't matter.
Can you look it up? Because I think I jammed this all the time, but
but-
maybe,
It's easy
Right.
to look up because at 15 big blind, you're supposed to open. Now you have 17.
Yeah,
But we all know it's an open.
yeah, but it's
But
an
you can
open or a
still,
jam.
you can still look at it. Oh,
what if
It's
we
just-
were covered by the big blind and the button?
It's raised, just raised, there's no one. Yeah, right.
hey,
Oh.
what you should do though, Louis, is look at the EV difference between jamming and raising. So you can actually like visualize the EV loss here of like what's going on with kings
It's
when
actually
you
quite
jam.
small.
4 big blind per 100.
So.
So we lose
Four.
by making this play 4 big blind per 100.
4 big blinds of table equity. It's table
And-
equity, I think.
The population is very passive. So this population calls too much, raises too less, raises too little. So when I raise to 2, they're not gonna jam king, queen, ace 5, ace 6 offsuit a lot of the time.
It doesn't matter for your ace king.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
they're
it's,
also,
yeah.
the other side of that coin, Roger, is you're right, but okay, they might fold ace nine versus a jam, but they
Mhm.
might call ace nine versus a min raise. And there's gonna be
Yeah.
times where you get an ace high flop and you get the rest of the chips.
Yeah. Okay, I'll keep that in mind next time. Yeah, okay.
Is there any hand that, because that wouldn't be as strong as this, that you would want to just rip it in at that point, you know,
Yes,
like,
Ace jack,
absolutely, Kristen, absolutely. So like,
maybe ace
you
queen
just,
even. Yeah.
ace queen would be like the very top. I think it's gonna be like ace jack. You probably wanna do it with maybe nines, eights.
Queen suited?
Hands with very
jack?
robust equity, but that's fragile equity. So there's a lot of
Right.
flops that are gonna leave you with a second
Jack
best
ten
hand.
suited, king jack suited,
Yeah, the suited
Even
Broadway
worse,
stand.
even worse.
king
So
10
like you see
suited.
sixes,
Okay.
fives, jack ten, like Danny's talking about,
Okay.
king ten, ace
Ace
queen we
jack, ace
mentioned.
queen.
Yeah, but a good rule of thumb is like whenever you're above 15, you don't really jam, and under 15, it's really tough to min raise. So like
Hey, will you,
Yeah.
if we move it down here a little bit, like this
yeah,
is
that's what I
14,
was gonna say.
14 it's limping or jamming,
Limping on jam. The raise is
Hmm.
small.
and then 12 it's like, no.
We're calling 10%.
Then if we remove the limp,
You see the same polarization scheme though, like, you don't want to put all your chips in with the best parts of your range.
Yeah.
So like
Mhm.
aces, kings, queens, jacks,
so like,
you're gonna make a lot more money getting people to play pots with you as opposed to having them call off versus jam.
Mhm.
Right. That makes sense.
so it's close. Pocket kings,
Again?
I
just,
like calling here for sure.
you like
I
calling?
don't like this at all, Roger.
Yeah,
No?
yeah.
Well, we're 10 bigs.
No,
Yeah, you
dude,
gotta
you're robbing,
call,
10 bigs.
right?
You
you're
sure?
What
robbing
hand
your
do I have?
EV, dude.
It depends
know,
on how
but-
you view it. Like, some people, nah, I mean, but we're short. Yeah, you gotta just call, right?
No, well, we're 10.
Yeah,
Some people aren't really raising light. But I think it's
Yeah,
an
yeah.
appealing steal spot even for nets here. Could be wrong.
I get,
there's
yeah.
gonna be
Yeah.
so many times where it's like, he's got like a jack in his hand and he's raising here and a jack high flop comes and you get all the chips.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, I
You
see.
are scared of ace-x, but he jumps offsuit ace-x pre, you know.
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah. He doesn't have ace.
Frank's completely true. And now, like, this is not an insignificant loss of EV. Look at the EV loss here.
Yeah, this is big.
Jamming, you're losing
Wow,
like,
that's huge.
quite a bit, quite a bit.
Hundreds of big blind here.
And, you're just not realizing like the true EV of the top of your range if you're making these kind of mistakes is the problem.
Yeah, I agree.
See, this is okay to jam. I'm definitely on board with that. This is
Whoa, whoa,
interesting.
whoa.
This
No
is
limping.
interesting.
But
He limped. I
Frank?
don't hate this. I don't hate this. It's just
Huh.
a more complex strategy. I don't think this is a bad
Huh.
hand to even do it with.
Is
I
that
would
not,
jam, I think though.
is not allowed? Cause I would always jam as well.
I think
jamming-
we have a limping range, but
This is
I'm
interesting.
not courageous enough. What are you gonna do? Limp, let the whole world see the flop and then.
yeah, I have
flop with
aces
them?
here.
Very.
I limp it.
courageous on board.
Exactly. Louis, it's just aces, man.
I have aces here.
You
I
still
block
want to
the-
min raise in ICM, you know.
I
Yeah,
don't want to do it with any ace, but preferably mostly ace off and then jam ace suited.
I honestly, Roger, I don't hate this. I think you probably just wanna be a little more polar. Like, it's probably gonna play better as ace five or four suited and like ace king, maybe? Than
Yeah,
ace
yeah.
jack
I don't
off.
know. I would hesitate to do this with ace king personally.
What are
Just
you
wanna
doing with
rip
ace
it.
king? You're just gonna pile it
I'm
in?
just all in for sure, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Offsuit, yes.
Yeah, fold.
I
Fold it
feel
down.
like
Oh, yeah.
ace jack O, ace 10-0 are kind of logical hands to mix with aces and yeah, maybe limp like an ace five suited and
right,
I don't know,
please
that's
call
already getting
here,
too weak
Roger.
though, right?
No, it's
I don't
8 big blinds. Why should I call? Actually, jam.
Dude,
Probably call.
call.
Oh, I have 8
No,
big
this
blinds.
one should jam for sure.
Yeah,
This is a
low
little
But
But
less
then he
then-
can't
egregious.
fold. He has 65. He's never folding.
Roger, what what's the worst thing that can happen here?
go-
I,
Take it down
I
pre
go on
and
the stream and then say I'm
add
having eight.
sixty
Look at my
percent to your
hands.
stack without showdown.
Okay, it's
I'm
all
gonna say this
in.
is yeah, it's a little less egregious. Is there a limp range in that
Yeah.
response though, is my only
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
question.
A limp range, what do you mean?
You guys see it's been opened, right? The pot's been
He
opened.
opened. He opened for
I'm
two, huh?
sorry, ignore, when I say limp, I'm just trying to keep up with the
Okay,
flow of
no, I
words.
just wanna
and my
make
brain
sure
is
that we're on
farting.
the same page, cause sometimes
Yeah,
people
yeah,
miss.
yeah.
What-
I
wanna
meant
call
just
here, there?
call.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay, bigs maybe.
Is it under
So,
the hand
hey,
raising?
will you click LoJack real quick? This is LoJack, so
They
there
don't have
is a
the,
LoJack
Under gonna
range.
one myself. Am I
you
wrong?
need to find some asymmetric one, Louis.
Button cut off, hijack, low jack, under gonna one.
Yeah, but everyone has 8 here.
Oh,
Yeah, that's kinda what I'm getting at, cuz you
Go
don't have
for
a call range.
ICM.
Yeah,
Yeah, you could do ICM. That would make it, probably a little more
ICM
realistic.
10%. And like cut off, what are we cut off, right?
I wouldn't say near
No, near bubble
bubble. Yeah, I
is
think you
wrong.
definitely want you want pass bubble for sure. 10% I think is smart.
Yeah, we're already in the money from the start of day two.
I don't know how he
yeah.
doesn't just listen to me, Galen.
I don't know. Hijack 8, hijack 8. You got one right there, hijack 8. Up,
Here?
up, 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 up. Yeah, click that guy.
There it is. There it is.
This one's good.
Although, oh wait, the opener, we want the opener to emperor,
Yeah,
right?
just make it UTG. UTG's got 32,
That's
right?
fine.
Okay,
Or is that not deep
that
enough?
should be deep enough.
I doubt they'll
There's
be
no
that
way we
aggressive.
flat, man. There's
I
absolutely
don't
no
Why
think
way.
so.
not?
You'll leave
I'll
yourself.
be shook.
Big
It's like,
guys.
so face up, what can we
Exactly.
have?
I agree with that here.
Dude, you gotta make UTG rage. You gotta make UTG. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, he's
I'm
got
never
it.
gonna
Okay,
call
sorry.
pocket queens or jacks there. Or
Never gonna call the aces.
Click it.
There you go.
Click
Just,
it to 7.9 out of 8.
This
what
is,
is
so
this
high.
fairy tale range? What is this fairy tale range?
but look at the size, 3-bet to 7.9 or go all in for 8. This doesn't make
Yeah,
sense.
what is this? What is this? What is this weird fairy tale that's going on here?
They wanna let us
Oh.
stall for the page.
You don't know, oh, dude, it's been a thing in Belarus for 2 years already. So, it's usually PKO thing. You don't go
Yeah.
all in, you just leave 0.1 behind. And people either call, or they jam. And when they jam,
You fold.
they build the bigger pot, I'm not sure how to describe it. But yeah, essentially you don't cover the guy in PKO when you call.
Mm. It also
Uh,
gives you the option to spite fold if you really hate the player.
You guys.
To bounty deny them.
Alright, raise.
Put all
Oh,
your chips in.
all the cookies.
I think I did. I hope. Oh,
Oh my
no.
God.
Oh my
No,
god,
I don't,
get out,
I don't
get
love it.
out.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Roger,
It's
Yeah,
probably
this
a
should be
winning
a jam.
play, but I think jamming should just be much better, right? Not much
Yeah,
better,
this,
Yeah,
yeah.
decently
this is-
better.
yeah, decently better, I would think.
gotta
No,
call
it's annoying.
once.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
One
See,
time.
we're kinda in the blender here. Like,
Oh my
what do you
god,
do?
we're screwed.
What do you do?
This is not fun. Roger is always in these not fun nodes, right?
Yeah, I think yeah, what I remember, I called. But it's
I-
not.
I think you're probably supposed to call, dude, and
Check.
pray for a check.
Oh my god,
Ugh.
max value. He might have called pre. How did he
That
bluff
was,
the turn for that
I-
size? That's
I
wild.
don't know. I don't
You
know.
found the one guy.
Oh, this is good. One big blind's good. I like this.
One big blind, pair board, very nice.
I like this.
Just an ace king board in a spot where Roger should never have an ace or a king.
Is this the final table, Roger?
Huh? Yeah, that's the final table.
You sure?
Okay, cool.
What, first
I
hand pocket
think-
queen?
Yeah, I'm not
Okay.
100% sure, but I see the full table, so.
Oh,
How
there's
many hands
nine,
do you
there's
have?
9 players, so it's an 8 max tournament, so if you just use that logic, it's definitely the final table.
Yeah.
Giga brain.
Wow, 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 wow.
Push,
We have, what is this limp? Oh, geez, Louise. Okay.
wake up. Are you awake?
And GG? No.
No, no, not this time.
Oh my goodness, no,
Oh,
Wow.
GG indeed.
Dude, you
no.
almost
no.
got like
He's
royally
scammy.
scammed.
Roger,
Gonna scam. Yeah, let me scam again.
Roger, what is this?
How's it gonna come? Hearts or just the
No,
queen?
just the queen.
Just the queen.
Dude, that guy that limped, man, he threw an alley-oop and you went up for the layup, like the smash, and like Shaq just put his hand in your face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Did-
Yeah.
But,
Then I put it back.
then Shaq, he tripped and like hit his head.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
oopsie, what is this?
spoiler alert.
Thanks for spoiler.
Yeah.
Raised to 2. Guy calls,
One.
probably,
Not good? Jacks.
there's a 5 and 8. I think you
He's co-
probably just
He's
raise.
covering, he's covering.
Yeah, and he's
I don't know.
position.
Do you guys have, do any of you have thoughts on that? I think you're probably supposed to raise.
Definitely. I'll always raise. Okay. What's the goal in betting one big line here?
Backdoor, I have over, and I hope he folds like, I don't know. That's, if I check, I don't know.
What do you think he
Roger is,
folds?
yeah, that's a good question.
Hmm?
What do you think he folds?
Yeah,
Just
Uh,
Yeah, I don't fold
kind
anything.
of that
because-
Pocket fours?
really, Roger doesn't want to face a 2.5 chip bet from this guy.
yeah. And I bet small also with my queen. So, and this is like a ball with
This is,
some equity.
this is like you don't have a queen because you'd bet like 2.2 or 2.3 or 3 big blinds here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
This bet is useless. You use that on pair boards. But
dude,
here-
he's 10 effective.
I have 10 effective, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe a check is just a check is better.
Your range is so strong, you can probably range bet. And his range is kind of weak, I would
I
say.
also still have kings or aces here. So I can bet small.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
But now on the turn, you already don't know what to do, you know?
Yeah, turn I'm just giving up. It's fine. I tried.
So
Failed.
I think in general, if you're out to, if you're gonna bet out of position heads up like this here, you're gonna be polar, you're gonna check a lot, and when you bet big a lot. This hand, you can't really bet big with. And then
I
I think you'd wanna have one diamond if you're gonna stab here.
I have 2 hearts. I
Yeah.
got a
Two
backdoor.
hearts is, 2 hearts is as good as 1 diamond in a lot of ways. I don't hate the suit choice.
Okay. I would wanna like, cause it's
Would
easier.
you raise this king jack pre-flop to start with?
Oh,
With,
dude, you
with
got
12
to.
big blinds?
You gotta put some chips in. You could make
Well-
an argument for limping or jamming.
Yeah,
You
definitely
gotta
gotta
think of-
raise here.
Okay, so that's fine.
Raise or jam. That's the thing, right? Cause it could be a good jam at this stack depth from this position.
Oh, this sucks.
Yeah, okay, so
So I
Oh,
just don't like this one big blind cheeky bet, cause I don't, like Frank was saying, you don't get anything to fold.
yeah, I
the
think
way,
ace 6, what Peter says, like ace 6 is 5, maybe. But
If you're
yeah,
gonna do that, bet too.
So yeah, very
dude, I
surprised
hate
to
this
see.
spot.
Yeah.
Can we run this pre-flop? Like, can you send the hand history, Roger? I'm very curious.
Cause
what
I
we're
think it's
supposed to do
gonna
here
jam,
pre-flop.
it's gonna jam a
Mm.
lot flop, no?
I think it's gonna jam a lot, and I don't know if this qualifies, but I don't wanna min raise either, like, can you
So
ever just
fine.
fold? Is it crazy
No,
to
it's
just
too
fold?
strong. You gotta raise.
Is it Peter though? Are you sure?
Never. You're
Look
never
at
gonna
the
fold.
chip arrangement. It's an FT, man. It's like,
Yep.
Yeah, there's an 8 big blinds and 5 big blinds.
But like
14
the
were
big
close.
stacks have
I
23
guess you
here,
can
right? Like
min raise.
Yeah,
they don't want to play like the 23s, they don't want to lose. Like essentially, if they lose to you, you become the daddy, right? And they kind of fall down to that middle tier.
Yeah.
Right? Like even the big stacks don't want to rumble here.
Are you playing jam or min raise?
Min raise.
I don't know.
Min raise.
Min raise is probably a little better.
yeah, I'll go, or maybe I could go to 4 and then get out of the way when the big stacks are playing back.
No, I think it's just a min raise.
Hmm.
Like you did, I think
Huh?
it's best.
Okay.
And you just don't like the one.
Tough
big.
spot.
Yeah.
A very
Yeah.
tough spot in my mind. Yeah.
Okay, 5 big blinds now, we push.
Yeah.
Queens, we push.
Mhm.
Nice.
Cool.
Ace king, we push.
Mhm.
Good hands, alright.
Pocket eight, we
Yeah.
push.
Yeah.
Good enough, surely. Well, he folded. That's crazy.
Yeah, that was the unexpected.
I think it's a call here
Got a
from
call.
the stack
4
depth.
chips.
Yeah, I think I
Yeah.
called.
King
Alright.
is good. Right, that's funny.
And that's what I said. It's like
You-
3, 4, 5, 6 big blinds the whole day too.
Okay, push.
Jammed.
Fold.
Yeah.
Go all in. Yeah, you call. It's good enough, right? 6 deuce. It was loose. Okay, think it's time to double up.
Yep.
You love that A7 suited.
Mhm.
See, bet small. I like that. Size up a little bit. You don't check back here, Roger.
Yeah,
You
true.
beat all of his aces. He's the big blind. He has ace deuce, ace 3, ace 4, ace 5, ace 6.
And he calls probably also with Queen, King, Jack, Queen,
Yeah.
Jack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got a double barrel here.
Yeah, sure. I agree.
Now what are you gonna do? Cause it's
Call.
almost a raising hand here, but you can't really raise, so.
Yeah, it's a
No.
chop with any ace now, so
Yeah.
it's a call.
Queen, Jack, yeah.
I think I like an all in here.
Mhm.
Cause now you got all the chips and the powers are reversed.
Mhm.
And now you just put his nose in. But 3-betting is fine. By the way, Roger, congratulations. This is your first 3-bet of the whole tournament.
Yeah, thank you. I think I misclicked.
No, Roger.
What? I didn't see.
Limp, okay. You wanna kill the guy?
That's good. Yeah, kill him.
Okay.
Got him.
And from now you made a deal? Or did you pay up?
Yeah, for now, no, I think I made a deal when he was in front. So I got 100 extra. And I never saw a video of heads up, so this is gonna be fun to look at.
Well, you know what, Roger? I posted one on the YouTube.
Yeah.
We did the heads up video. We started, it was 20 people. By the time we finished, it was only me and Tim. And Danny, maybe.
The rest,
Everyone
that go
died,
home.
died.
Everybody died.
It was too heavy.
I was very tight and the other guy was very aggressive. So I thought to myself, okay, I have to be aggressive because if I check, he's gonna bet every time.
So here,
So I have to do something.
here I would just limp.
Yeah.
Cause you're suited. Wanna see the flop?
Yeah, just see that and then
I
hope
I don't like that. Cause like, you don't have a heart, you don't have interaction. It's gonna be tough to get equity. Not fun of this bet. Okay, now we got a little something, so you gotta blast it, send it to oblivion. What are we trying to get to fold? A 4 or an 8?
Yeah, or it's like little ace high that's
Thing is,
curious on the flop.
the pot is getting too big here. I think you wanna realize your equity with this hand. I would check back.
Yeah, I forgot what I did. And now he bets and now I just fold. He didn't three bet that much, so I think I just folded or folded. How much?
14, almost 15%.
Oh no, he three bets enough. Yeah.
So against this guy, I would always stuff it.
Yeah.
So suited
Little bit
wheels
too fast.
here, you gotta
Yeah.
go all in.
Yeah.
So here, okay, it goes like you limp.
Mhm.
I think it's fine. But when you hit a jack here and he checks to you, you gotta see bet here. You gotta bet. And then you
Yeah.
check, cause you're,
Like
it's like blind against blind, so. Blind against blind, like the value of hands go up by a lot.
yeah, but I want to have some decent hands to check back because if I bet all of the hands that I make, if I bet all my pairs, all my good hands, decent hands, then if I check, I don't have a good hand ever. So that's why my reasoning to check back there sometimes. I bet there most of the times.
Yeah,
But
I-
that was my reasoning. I'm thinking about.
yeah, I prefer to bet here. What's
Yeah.
that?
Okay.
Bet the turn. Okay. We win. Raise this queen six, queen six, queen six here. I think I limp.
Yeah.
I prefer limp. Cause you don't really get a better queen to fold when you raise and then. Like it's not the queen deuce, queen three, queen four, you know?
Yeah.
Like-
I agree.
See, you make a queen, I think you should bet here.
Yeah. Should. Oh, I didn't.
Definitely
That-
should bet on a club turn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is not a raising hand. With
That's
the
fair.
six on the river. No, I guess it's good. It's a good raise. It's a good raise. Raise. So I think you could push here. You could,
I think 30 is too much to push threes, but yeah, it could be, I think.
yeah, you
But-
don't have 30.
28,
Yeah,
28.88.
Hmm.
Flop.
I
Yeah,
think you
Easy
could.
jam.
You could.
yeah, 20, but yeah,
What do you think he's gonna call your 28 big blind jam with, Roger?
any
Not-
pair?
Not so much, not so much. So it could be a good
Not so
steal.
much. I mean, when you get called, you're often just flipping anyway. It's really, really rare that you get pair over pair heads up. It's just
Ooh.
super profitable jam, like you.
You were gonna get, you were gonna win. You would
You
have won
ensure
the
you
tournament.
realize all your equity.
That's why I get second.
That
That's why I
was your
get
first place right here, Roger.
Oh,
Look
I
at it.
know. Yeah, I
You
know.
just had one more suck out here.
Yeah.
Pero.
It
Are
was
we
finished.
already divided the money, so.
The guy would have snapped you off and would have cried all of his tears.
Yeah, and I would have get another comment on my poker craft.
Yeah.
Angry dude.
That would have been perfect. So
No,
I
but
don't like
seriously,
this
I
cuz
think it's a pure jam.
this is
The
a
threes.
leak. Cuz you've been 2xing all the way and now you go 3x cuz you have a good hand. Don't like
Leak alert.
check. I like the bet though. The bet on the flop is pretty good. Oh my god.
Here we
You don't
go.
have to
Here
go
we
that
got scammed.
big.
Here we
Oh,
get scammed.
It's okay.
oh my god.
7-6.
We run into a set and we lose.
Okay, yeah, it's a tough spot not to take really.
I'm not
Blame you.
folding here.
I don't blame you.
Yeah. So on this,
Push? Oh, really?
Hmm.
Pieces?
Are we losing?
no, not yet.
Okay, double up.
That will come later.
I think we call. Ooh, alright. So limp, yeah, I like a limp. Raise. think we
Difficult.
fold. I think I
Yeah.
would
I
fold
saw.
here.
That's a big raise.
I called
Yeah.
me.
It's a big race, yeah.
So limp. That's good. Two pair, we bet one, okay. Queen on the turn, not so great. We need to polarize. We need to bet bigger than this. Cause if you think about like Jack 10, Queen 9, 9, like whatever is gonna continue here. So you need to
Yeah,
stop, I think.
at 3.5, something like that.
Okay, the push. And the limp. We got a bet. I think you should bet your second pair when your head's up.
Yeah,
I don't think you should raise here. I think we limp or fold.
yeah. Now we have a gutter.
I think you should be betting one here, not two. Raise, fold, alright. Raise. I would limp here more than anything else.
Yeah, I think both is fine, but yeah, limp is good, I think.
You
also.
have a diamond. You went limp call, right? No, you
Yeah,
raise.
yeah,
So you raise, you
raised.
need to say bet here.
yeah, I did. Yeah, small. Jam.
Uh,
Yeah, I
I
think it's
don't think it's a
probably-
good push. I think you may need
I
to
think
make
we-
it 2.5, 3.
3, yeah, I agree now. When I see this now, I agree.
Make it 6 big blinds.
Yeah, that's probably a thing.
Yeah.
Also good.
Limp, okay. Limp fold, please fold. Nah, you need to fold here. We call with king
Yeah.
7, king 8, maybe. King
Mhm.
6, not good enough to
Yeah,
play.
they're probably not ISOing very light, are they?
No, and then it's a big raise. It's a big,
Mhm.
so you just let your big blind go here.
Yeah,
Okay, so big bet, he's happy with his hand. You think you need to call with a 6 area dog.
yeah.
Call, push, I like that. Limp, that's pretty good. You got a call. You got a call here. You're suited. So this is strong enough to see a flop.
Mhm.
Suited and zooted.
I think you need to raise this combo.
I think limp is fine.
Whenever, like you play a pot, okay, and then he doesn't take his action. That means he probably never has an ace here. Okay, so you
Yeah.
must see bet here every time. Cause whenever they limp back, they check, basically, they never have an ace. They would like push you around a little bit with aces.
Yeah, so I
Especially
should
this
bet.
guy. You should bet here for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, and this is not good.
Is this a solver special?
Maybe. Maybe.
What does the
King 6,
Belarus
kick
bot,
7.
what does the bot machine says? Jam or no?
Oh, in Belarus we take deal heads up. I don't know.
I understand.
Belarus ICM charts.
Belarusian nits, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Always
I think you
chopping.
can jam here, Louis. I think you can. I would play call mainly because we probably have an edge on this guy in general and there's no need. There's no
Uh-oh.
need to take thin jams.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the sizing tells are.
And then he made it 2, right? You and we,
Pretty. Oh. Yes.
He's gone.
Hello,
Elevator music.
hello, hello.
Hello?
Woo!
Hello, hello.
I
Let's
heard,
go.
I heard Roger say he's gone.
Yeah.
You passed out with somebody on the phone?
No,
You're off mute, my friend.
alright. So,
Wait, so what was the strategy there with 15? With
Okay,
king
Are we
five?
jamming king five?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we didn't get to see.
king five, facing a raise.
Nice.
It's really not happy when I touch the box.
Yeah.
Call.
Yeah,
Even if it mixes jam, like. All can never.
Oh, yeah.
That was weak.
but it was jamming. A little bit, mixing, right?
Was it? I don't believe you.
You're just saying that.
Well, it
Press
was
the button. No, don't do it, Louis.
Don't do it, don't do it. It's gonna kill us.
No, don't fold king high.
You say call here, Frank?
Yes, it's like the nuts.
King of
Okay.
spade.
Mm,
You gotta call, yeah, here for sure.
yeah, because we have the king.
King eye, good enough. This is
Yeah.
probably a jam, right? At this point?
I don't know. We still have 13 bigs. It's not over. It's not. I don't know. Maybe it's a good shot.
Getting short, I would jam.
Do you dare to?
Yeah, it's close.
All right.
Uh-oh.
I'm not gonna call.
Think you should raise here like to two big blinds, something like that.
Yeah.
Fold.
Okay. Yeah.
Push. I would push here. No free lunch.
He's gonna give it. Oh, no. it's not.
Yeah, you realize too much equity here when you play like that, so I would always raise it.
Yeah, I should go back bet one there, but. Yeah, and here we get this is the last hand.
Yeah, I think you got a call.
Suited ace 10.
Yeah.
He has a better hand.
A better ace. Well,
Yeah.
alright. Well, congratulations,
GG.
Roger.
Thank you.
Played well.
Congrats.
You can like
Nice.
easy fix for you, your small blind when you're RFI under 25 big blind, make sure you jam all your aces.
Yeah. Not mixing it anymore. Yeah. Okay.
Alright, thanks a lot, everybody.